Shadi is a young man who is 25 years old. In his young age, he oversees a chain of restaurants for a businessman. This is because this businessman trusts him completely. In the restaurants, hundreds of workers work under him. Everything was going well until he was visiting a restaurant in the evening. He noticed that a female worker stopped in fear when she saw him and returned abruptly. When he inquired, he found that she used to steal some food and drinks and put them in her bag. He inquired no more and quickly dismissed this woman from work and also deprived her of her remaining wages because the lady was caught stealing. He dismissed the lady's pleadings. Even the request by other workers did not help her when they told Shadi that she was a college student who worked at the job so that she may provide for her ill mother. Shadi was not moved by any of the pleadings and he said that he had no choice because he was entrusted to look after these assets. He thought that he had done the right thing and he hurried to call their boss Mr. Alvi, who was the chairman of the business, so as to inform him about what had happened. He was expecting a reward and praises for his deed, but he found that Mr. Alvi acted in a way that he had never seen before. He scolded him and he was very angry. On the next day, he gathered all the workers and advised them about honesty. He raised their salary and asked to call back the woman who was dismissed from the job. He ordered the lady would get 2 free meals daily when she leaves, one for her and one for her mother. Shadi felt embarrassed by the stance of his boss and he resigned from the job. Mr. Alvi tore his resignation and told him, "Oh son, I will tell you a story today. There was a young man who worked at a stall and the owner of the stall entrusted him with his business so he would look after the business well. The stall became popular and its earnings increased by the grace of Allah and after that due to this young man. But despite all this growth, he was only entitled to a meager amount and all the benefits went to the owner of the stall." Then it transcribed that the young man's father fell seriously ill and the boy was not able to afford his expenses. The Satan had found an opportunity to deceive him. That young man started siphoning off a portion of the profits. But Allah had chosen for him not to stay on that path for long, so the owner of the stall found out about his corruption. He had 2 choices, either to fire him or throw him into jail, but instead he inquired after the health of his father and gave him money they needed. He then ordered that this man should become a partner in this business due to this dedication and popularity. "The young man is me, O my son. Indeed, Allah conceals a person's bad deeds and he conceals the second time, but the third time Allah exposes him. So be a concealer and Allah will conceal your flaws and send someone who will be a concealer for you." Prophet peace be upon him said, "Whoever concealed a Muslim's flaws, Allah conceals his flaws in the world and hereafter."
ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه هو السميع العليم